What's up, everyone? Nether back with more Factorio for episode 15. Again, I've been working my butt off camera. We will talk about that in a second. But first, what we're going to talk about is what we did last episode, episode 14. So last episode, we needed to go out and tap this 8.8, well, now it's 8.6 already, million coal patch right here. And it took basically all episode because there were a lot of huge bases in here. And I had to do some technology, I had to do some science. I had to do some other builds and stuff, which you can see right here. I just did some funky builds here to make that happen. And we got it done, though. It was a blast. It was like 2 or 3 hours of footage, like 3 hours condensed into 30 minutes. So sorry about the weird cuts and all that, but it is what it is when you're trying to make shorter videos. Today, though, again, to try to make shorter videos, and we're trying to really go for straight to bots, basically. So I'm hoping in a couple more episodes, maybe 5 to 10 at the max, we're going to have bots. That's what I really want to have. So today what we're going to be doing is electronics. As you can see right here, I've already ghosted everything out. A part of that is because I don't want to spend too much time designing my belts and stuff like that. I want to do it off camera, at least for now. Once I have bots, it's okay to try to build something and rip it out again. I do this a lot. You can see with the ghosting and everything. That makes it easier to put it in and rip it out real fast. But for now, we're just going to do it as is, like this. I can't even talk because I've been playing so much Factorio lately. But anyway, electronics build is there. I'm wondering if we can get green and red chips and also yellow belt and yellow inserters. Now, these are fairly big builds, so we might not get this, and that's actually a lot. We probably won't, but I've already got everything all laid out. So let's see how fast we can get this done because I want to get bots really, really quickly. So what we're doing here on our first build is, and I'm wondering how much I can zoom in. I can't over here because we don't have a radar there yet. But we're going to get a whole bunch of copper cable, and we're going to put it all in this build. We're going to pass it around with belts. We're going to have green chips here. Really simple. We're going to bring in some iron plate, and then we're going to bring in some plastic. We'll have green chips, coil, and plastic, and we'll make red chips right there. Did have to use a little bit of landfill right there because we just didn't have enough space, so it is what it is. All right, let's get to this piece right here. Why don't we get ourselves a bunch of copper here first, and then we can get, so it will be ready when we want to actually build something. We need, or want to actually let this thing rip, 1, 2, 3, 4 of those dudes. So let's get those cooking up. Oh, they're already ready. Good. Let's put those on here. Great. First, we're going to tell this guy, look, we want you to go to electric inbound plate copper. This is going to feed more than one build. So I took out what we're building here. Electric inbound plate copper. There it is. I want you to come here until you're empty. Right, but then I want you to go to the forge, outbound plate copper, and I want you to be full, right? Full cargo. But I'm going to add the interrupt because you're not going to anywhere where you can actually get coal. Let's add the refuel interrupt. It's going to go there first. Let's say go get it, please. And it should go, okay, first it's going to go to it's going to itself. Why don't we stop? Let's put it back on. Let's just tell it go to refuel. Just go there first. And then it'll go where it needs to go. Okay, let's get the rest of this piece going right here. All laid out. We just need to put the belt in. We'll do it like that. Oh, again, I'm so used to ghosting, I'm not even actually putting in the belt. It's kind of hilarious. But funny. Literally, I've been working on this, guys, for hours and hours off camera because I just want to get this stuff done. Now, I don't know what this is all about. I don't need that, so I'm just going to take it out. I really only need this for this. I don't need copper for anything else. So it's kind of pointless to put right there. I will put this, though, right here. Oop, again, you can see me ghosting. But what do I need to do here? I think it just goes in. Yeah, again, this is a build that I actually started working on a long time ago. And I've been working on other builds since then. We'll do that guy on the outside guy was probably good there. We'll do like that. There we go. Nice. Okay. Again, so much going on. How was your Thanksgiving too? Mine was pretty good. There was a lot. We did a lot of family stuff. Almost too much, really. But I still had a good time. We just had like literally around Thanksgiving, we had 3 things going on. We had 3 events to go to. It was kind of crazy. All right. So for the copper coil build, I've got it set up. Basically, copper coil comes out twice as fast as the inputs go in. So what I've got it doing here is sharing the belt here so I can have 2 full belts on the way out. Because this thing is going to take in 1 plate per second to give us 2 coils per second. So that's how I have this built here. Well, I'm gonna have to do this. There we go. Let's get these in. Well, let's probably get one of these in. Again, I'm ghosting because I don't know how to build. Just to build a build, man. Like, it's fine, right? Is this out? This is how long it's been since I've built this. So a bunch of fast inserters here, outbounding. Now, I don't know if this is going to work, how I'm trying to swap back and forth. I'm just hoping it will. I'm guessing that it will actually put the plate or the results back and forth so that when we drop the wire down, it'll actually swap it on both ends, so that we don't have to worry about it too much. We can fill both belts, is what I'm talking about. Again, I've been playing a lot off camera. That's one thing about YouTube. You kind of get used to doing it a certain way, and then when you try to do something else, like when I play this game with not recording, I can't do it the same. It's like something goes wrong. Oh, okay, I see what I'm doing there. It's backward. So we're gonna see how this thing rips. What I'll do is put this part in, then I'll just do this 4 more times off camera, and then we will see how it works. Oh, it's not connected. Okay, let's get. I don't know. I think a single pole would probably be fine. Will that work? No, not really. I mean, it will if we do it like that. Why don't we do it like that? I guess. There we go. Now we have our plate. That's awesome. The plate will start coming in. Let's turn that off for a second. In fact, let's do it like that. There we go. So then it won't start up. Okay, so we want this over here. There we go. First one's almost done. If we keep doing it like this, we'll get this thing done. So again, I'm super pumped to get to bots. I mean, Space Age has so much stuff that's past rockets. Like, that's past rockets. And I feel like I don't even get to I've gotten to rockets one time. My first, just season 1, that was it. Because there's a lot to do before that. And I was trying to perfect the whole thing. And I think that's what happens. Even with these builds, I'm kind of glad I'm doing them off camera. Because I get so... and I'm sure you guys do this too. But I spend a lot of time making sure my builds are actually just right. I don't necessarily calculate everything I set down. I guess I do. But what I'm mainly talking about is, like, I want to use my space wisely, and I want to make sure that I'm getting the, like, I want full belts is one of the things I try to do. Not always possible, especially with the stuff that takes longer to cook up, right? But yeah, I spend a lot of time on that stuff. Tell me what you spend most of your time on in Factorio. How long does it take you to get to bots? I also was looking at a guy's video where he was doing a speed run to get to bots, and it takes him like 68 minutes or something crazy like that. And I'm just like, wow, dude, it takes me 20 something hours. Like, how are you doing that? All right, we got that in. We got the first one. I'm going to build the other ones. I'll be right back. All right, the build's done. Now we just need to collect this stuff, and we're going to be doing these. This actually produces 8 belts worth of this stuff, and I probably could have used regular inserters here, not fast. That probably would have saved a lot of time because I have a 2-stack bonus, so it probably could keep up, but it is what it is. We're going to let it rip just to see what happens. I want to see this stuff produce. Should be a lot of fun. It's not producing. Why not? It's not picking it up. Why would it not pick this up? Oh, it's going backward. Are you kidding? Are you serious? All right, well, let's redo all this. Crap, that's one of the things that sucks about ghosting too. I guess I'm gonna have to do this whole thing. So what I'll do is I'll fix this, then I'll re-ghost this whole thing, and be right back. Hold on. Can I reverse them? Oh, I'll just reverse them. F would probably be like, hey, dude, just hit R. Okay, so we got those guys coming in. Again, it makes 8. So that's kind of a lot of belt. I should have picked up more belt. I did a little bit of a resupply. I should have picked some more up while I was there. We got an 8 belt balancer here, which should handle all this stuff. Again, it would be nice to not have so much belt because I know you can kind of take a hit on your actions per minute with so much stuff on belt, so many entities. All right, let's just hook these guys up. And then actually, we probably should have went this direction first because the backward one is the one that actually gets the turn in for you for free. So we'll get it out to here, then we'll start doing the backup thing. There we go. Okay, cool. Now we'll do it. Boom, boom. Again, this will just sit here till we get the rest of this in, so no big deal. It's not like it's going to unbalance itself. It's going to go right to the balancer. All right, great. We have copper coil, cable, whatever they call this. Now let's do the 8x8 balancer. All right, so the next part that before we turn this thing on is going to be 4 of these are going to go this way and do our green chips, and the other 4 are going to go up here and do the red chips for us. But we really care about the green chips first. And for that, we're going to need iron plate. So why don't we get this guy in, and then we'll get the iron plate requested real fast, because we're going to need that. And I don't know what that sound is. There's this electric sound that keeps happening. And I keep thinking like some part of my base is getting destroyed or something like that. So I'm not really sure what's going on with that. But okay, it's ready. I'm going to plop a train down so I can request that, and we can get this iron here. And then we'll be ready to make... we'll be ready to make the green chips. And again, I will have that stuff at least made for me, even though I'm really doing this for science. For science! Oh, I gave it all my coal. Let's go grab some coal out of this guy. Oh, he's not there. God damn it. When's this guy coming back? Where are you? Where are you? I know he's at the forge, picking up. He's probably right here. No, not that guy. This guy. Yeah, here he is. Damn it. Are you almost done? Okay, he's almost done. I'll wait for him. I'm going to grab some of his coal so I can feed this other train. All right, so let's grab a stack from this dude and a stack from this dude. That way he'll go to the refueler, and we'll be good to go. All right, we'll put it in this train and get the iron going. We're going pretty fast, I think, which is good. There's a lot of off-camera time, actually, just doing builds, but other than that, I think we're good. All right, same thing here. We're going to say electric, inbound plate. Nope, green chips, inbound plate, iron, because remember, only green chips need this till you're empty. Then I want you to go to the depot, the forge, outbound, and get me iron plate. There we go, until you're full, right? And then we're going to add the refuel interrupt. There we go. So why don't you go to the forge first? He'll do that. Then he's going to go to refuel, then he'll be back. In the meantime, we'll build out the rest of this. Okay, so this guy's literally just going to go over here. He only feeds 1 build. So this is a lot easier than the other guys. That's all we need to do right there, is just go underneath the this side of the station here. So you hear that sound? Oh, it's lights on. That's what that is. It's like, I think it's my dark vision or night vision turning off. That's cool. I've never really heard that before, because I've never had night vision before, actually. Even way back in when I don't even know if power armor was out at that time when I was playing this last, actually. All right, so this build is kind of funky. So the way this one works is we bring all the iron plate in here and send it down the middle, right? But up here we're bringing in, well, right here we're going to bring in all the copper wire, right? And it's going to come in here and go out on the outside right here. No, that's not true. This is actually going to the other build. It's going to go down the center, as you can see right here. And then we're going to collect it all in the middle right here and then put it in the thing right there. So this actually goes into the second build right here, because these are so fast. We don't... Oh, and these are assembly machines too. I probably should make a whole bunch of those while we're waiting. Because those are so fast, we can feed 4 builds in 2 space, right? Basically, if you know what I'm saying on that one. Let's get that building then. And let's build one of these guys. Again, I'll build the other 4 off camera. And we'll get moving on this thing. This is a lot faster than the previous one, but also I had to fight biters, so that's more unpredictable. Definitely less predictability there. Let's get all this stuff in. Okay, cool. Oh, you know what I haven't done? I haven't put in this. We have to put this in real quick. Actually, it's right here. So this guy will go to that, right? No big deal. And then this guy will go to that. Then this guy goes to this one. And this guy goes to this one. Cool, okay. I have plenty of belt left. All right. So, oh, it's already coming in. We don't want it to go in, though, so I'll probably do that part last. Why don't we just cut this off? There we go, because I don't want it to run. Now I think we can do this. Let's put this in. Let these guys process. There we go. Nice. Okay, and then we're going to have to bring them up to here, right? And then over there. Actually, I think I can... Yeah, there we go. We don't have to build the other one first. There we go. Nice. These guys are coming in super fast. And these ones will be for red chips. Now, since we're belt balancing, it shouldn't matter that we don't have anywhere for these guys to go. It'll pull from here, but it'll pull from all 8 belts at the same time. So, really counting on that, actually. All right, let's cut this off here. There, now I can just connect this and not care. Because I do want to keep it, you know, pretty balanced, or you have to rebalance the trains. It's kind of sucky. Okay, so that'll be that. This guy is going to go to right there. Well, it won't work until I connect it. Okay, cool. And then this is going all the way around. These are all going all the way around, which is kind of cool, actually. All I did when I built this is I built this guy, and then I mirrored it with horizontal. All right, we got that guy going in. Then this guy. This is pretty complicated because I wanted it to be pretty compact. I did think for a little while if I wanted to have the copper wire be made on site or not, and I found out no, I don't really want to, because I just don't feel like I'm getting that's going to put some plate into it. We could actually cut it there. Well, we'll cut it there as well, so nothing gets in here. So I just decided not to. So yeah, that actually stops there. That's right. Only the actual chips of the thing that move on, that go forward here. Pick that up. There we go. Now I can just walk it down. There we go. Again, this is a lot of undergrounds, but I think it's worth it. It just looks really cool, and again, keeps it really compact. I like really compact builds. I do like to save myself space, just in case, but at the same time, I'm not, you know, I don't have a lot of space, so are these all fast? These are all fast? Yeah, because it has to put in so much at the same time. Actually, it's like that. There we go. I don't know if we need, again, if we need all these, but we will do it anyway. I'm going to need a lot more fast inserters here. All right, that's cool. Now these guys. And I think yeah, there are a lot. I mean, this is a very inserter-heavy build, as you can see. We got 4 long hands. And, well, 2 long hands per, and 2 fast inserter per. So, it is what it is, though. It's a pretty sweet build. One of them really nice compact ones, I think. All right, let's get these guys in. Let's get the power going. I think with the way we could do it, well, we could probably put large right here. Can we? Yeah, we can. And then I like to large it over, because we're going to need this anyway for connecting over here. Let's just actually get that in now. Ooh, boom, there we go. All right, so that should get us power. Oh, we have a pole on that side, okay. That's because it was really spread out build. Okay, cool. Where are the lights? I know there are lights. Just 2. That's probably good. All right, we'll see it. We'll let it rip in a second. Let me get the rest of it built. Okay, we're pretty much overwhelming our system now with all the requests I have. So it might slow down a little bit, and this is where I was really hoping we wouldn't get to this point. Like, now that I'm watch this, when I make all these undergrounds, it's going to die, basically. Like, now I'm out. Yeah, it's not going to be able to keep up. So we'll see how long we can do this. But this is going to be interesting. Let's just put it that way. I'm robbing this thing blind because I'm just building so fast, which is what we want, right? But this thing can't keep up. Now I got to build, you know, more of those guys, right? Now I got to get one more stack of these. Now it's got to build another stack. And it is what it is at this point. Let's just get 2 more of those. You know, a big part of this is these builds are very underground heavy, and that's because I'm trying to keep them very compact, right? And also I'm trying to use 2 or 3 belts, but also have assemblers on both sides, not just one side. So that's part of the issue too. And we just don't have a lot of iron coming in now. The patch is basically dead. I could probably reroute some iron ore to that thing, maybe straight off the depot. And that's maybe not even a bad idea, because I could just hook it right to that. Should I do that? I don't know. Let's just go look at what it would take to do it. And actually, we can probably do it just in here. So what I could do is I could pull. Well, that would only be when the train's in the station. I mean, I could make a depot thing right here, just a little train stop. That would at least get me iron. How's our copper doing? I mean, we got 119,000. That's pretty good. I mean, the thing is, this has a lot left. Well, not a lot left, but enough left. The problem really is, again, the patch is so small, it's just not bringing in enough ore per second, right? That's really the issue. What we got going here? Yeah, they've been getting hit pretty hard. That guy's just about dead. I need to beef that up. It's just on a diagonal is difficult. The diagonals are hard to beef up. I'll see about that probably off camera. Maybe adding an ore station there just for the interim right now. Just until we get some of these other builds set up since they are so massive. And again, they probably don't need to be this big, but I mean, if I'm to bring... My trains are already set. The size of the trains are 4 cars. So I could bring in a smaller amount, then my trains just are going more frequently, right? And I'm bringing in 4 belts of stuff. So I'm trying to consume the 4 belts of stuff. And that's becoming a little bit of an issue on this small of a base since I didn't do a base 2.0. But that's fine. I don't want to do base 2.0. I feel like it's a waste of time. Just going straight to basically 2.5, I'm calling this. But I think FO was saying he tries to build too big too early, and then he has issues. Probably like I am, he's building a lot of stuff by hand. Like I'm going to need... No, I think I'm good on fast inserters right now, but each one of these builds is like 20 to 25 fast inserters or something like that. And that's, you know, I don't even have a build for this, so I'm building all these by hand. And then my little tiny meager base has to try to keep up. And that's the problem I'm really having. So, very good, interesting times, I think. But it is what it is. I also had to fix this build a little bit because it was kind of messed up. But this is the last one, so we're almost ready to rock here. Just got to get these in. Oh, and I ran out of those. Again, I can't wait to have all this stuff where I can just grab it. But I'd rather have these larger builds. Now, I won't have to rebuild this for a long time. That is the nice thing, is with these larger module builds, this is going to be here for a long time. I'm not going to need anything else for a while. I need to start setting up my my new base really quickly. I think it's time because I need to bring these new builds, this new stuff into an area, especially like gears. And when I get the yellow belt and the inserters, I need to bring those into a space really quickly. So why don't we get this all hooked up? And actually, let's just let it rip. I don't really mind if it's going to start going. We'll just get all these hooked up too. No. Okay, there we go. Boom. Okay, let's let the whole thing go. Oh, that won't be everything. That's just going to be iron. We still have to hook up this, which, again, no big deal. It's just literally this. Now, I did move this. This is the one that was broken. So if we do that, okay, there we go. And then that one should be good, right? See, these are mirrored, and that's the thing I didn't do. Down here I did it. See how I mirrored the builds? But up here they weren't mirrored. It was just copied over, and it was all funky up here. It didn't really work right. All right, let's get these guys hooked up, and then everything will start ripping, and we'll have green chips. And it will not be on our base 1.5. We'll not put any strain on that. So there we go. You can see them coming in. Everything starts building. Awesome. I probably didn't. Looks like it did not need fast inserters. Wait, what's going on here? These are not backward. Is the iron all the way down? It is. What is it doing? It's not getting iron. Why? Oh, these are flipped. Okay, let me switch that. There we go. Okay, now it's moving. But it's not. Okay, now they're not doing it back. Okay. That's okay. Remember, I'm doing ghosting. When you're doing ghosting, man, this is working, correct? Yeah, but it's not putting out. Oh, it's because it's full? Okay, that makes sense. As long as it's full, right? Now, for this, all I need to see is both of them is chips on both sides, and then I know it's working. Okay, great. Those things are working just great. Let me build the rest of this, and then we can start boxing these things up. All right, that's done. Let's get this going. And then the way this is working here, and let's check this out. Where are we going? What are we getting here? Yeah, that's better. Although this guy's getting really hurt, and that guy cannot get rounds. Man, I can't. I can ghost it, but I can't actually change anything. Ah, the bots could. The bots could do it. Oh, well, we're going to let it go anyway. So these should be full belts. They should be full belts. What's going on here? Why are they not full belts? Well, they're not getting copper wire. Why? It's getting eaten up too fast? Apparently it is. Maybe I miscalculated this. Oh, wow. It's 4.5 per second. I think I miscalculated this. Let's go back to regular, I guess, then, and see. Because we're only using about half this thing. Why don't we make some regular dudes, like some number ones? And then we'll just replace it with number ones, because those are like a lot cheaper on the pocketbook here. And then see if we can actually get the use out of this whole build if we do that. Once we get blue belts, we can change these back to type 2s. And that also saves me, because I think I use assembler 2s in the red build. So they should go a little slower now. Not a lot. I think it's going to be still 3 per second, probably. Yeah. So that's going to make... Yeah, there we go. Now at least it's utilizing more of the build itself. But I'm not getting full belts. It's a little bit crappy. Not even half belts. About half. That's what it is what it is, though. This guy is not... Oh, he's backward. Okay. There we go. Okay, now we got 4 belts coming out of that. Great. So that's not great. I thought it would come out a little faster than that. I guess I definitely miscalculated. I didn't do that in later builds. What I noticed is I used to have to actually multiply the crafting speed by the recipe. And I think that was because I was using a mod before. And later in my ghosting, I realized, oh god, no, that's actually not how it works. So maybe what I should do is feed this thing 8 belts at a time. If I feed this thing 8 belts, it'll do the whole build. Instead of splitting it right here. And I really could do that, and I could just split it off. I'm probably going to need all 8 belts for both builds. Well, off camera, I'll figure that out. I'm probably going to go off camera for a little while anyway, so I think I'll figure that out and come back. Okay, there we go. I'm going to let these rip, and then I'm going to copy those ones down below. Now, I hope that these aren't actually connected down here, because I don't want them to be. So let's make sure they're not. No, they're not. Okay, let's back these up a tiny bit too, just in case. There, oh, that's okay. I can get a little iron on me. So let's finish what we were doing down here by doing the ghosting thing. One thing we don't want is we don't need that anymore. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a copy of this, like this, and then I'm going to hit horizontal, and it should fit right in there, like that. There we go. Okay. So that goes to there. We know this is the copper one, right? Well, the copper wire. Yeah, perfect. And we got the iron dude. We got this guy coming in like that. And then we're good to go. And then we just turn it on. There we go. Now we have 4. This guy is anemic. What's going on here? Something's wrong. Something's wrong with this guy. There's nothing's coming in. Oh, he doesn't have a connector. There we go. Okay. He should be good now. Alright, they should all be working full blast now. Yeah, our copper wire cannot keep up. It can't get us full belts. I might have to go over there and increase the speed on that, but I think we're just running out of iron. I think copper plate was the limiting factor over on this build. So we might be stuck on this. Okay, I figured out how I'm going to do this, and it's actually really simple. I'm kind of stupid for not having known this before. Why don't I just get the previous build in, because it's literally going to be the previous build, but with just a couple enhancements. Okay, so before we start, look at these other lines, right? Not full, not horrible, but I'd say like 75% full, maybe 66% full, right? Well, this gets them almost 100%, and it's super easy. All you got to do, and I'm so dumb for not knowing this, I'm not thinking about it, you just drop these in, dude. Just drop these in, and then turn it up on itself, right? It's not that hard, man. Just do that. This actually puts it on the inside, right, where the inserter is not dropping. Also, a lot of people were saying when I looked this up, like, oh, just put it in boxes and ship it around trains and all this stuff. I'm feeding 2 builds with this, so that is not going to work for me. Now watch this, okay? It's going to get moving, and it immediately moves the wire to the underside of the belt, right? Where the inserters that are dropping it off are not trying to place it. So by the time it gets out here, watch, it'll start filling up. It's just about full. These are basically full belts, which is pretty amazing. So I'm going to do that for the other builds. This should help it out a lot. And that's going to get us basically all the way moving. You can see how these belts really not getting enough. Let's see which one this guy is. Well, he's going to get all split up into there. But that's going to help this build hopefully fill up these belts with the green chips here. But let me get that fixed up. I'll be right back. And there we go. Let's check it out when it gets up to speed here. And I want to see if we've got almost full belts. We almost have full belts here. I'm wondering if, yeah, the copper can still keep up. So it's definitely still not that. It's just that we can probably put more on here. Honestly, we could extend this. What if we extended it 2 more? Can we do that? I think we can. Let's just try it with this one real quick. We'll do the end one. Actually, we'll have to check up here. Yeah, there's no space up here. We'd have to move the whole thing over. That's probably as good as it gets for now. If I moved it up one, we'd get one more. We could fit 2 more machines in. I don't even know if that's worth it, to be honest. Everything's working full blast. This is as good as it's going to get. It's pretty great. It's a lot better than it was. Let's go check the chipsets out now. All much better. I'd say 3/4 full. 3/4 full, which is pretty good. Filling up these boxes really fast. Again, consuming like a lot of resources here, but that's fine. We're going to have a train come in and pick up a whole bunch of these guys, right? Okay, I've already started prepping the next build here. Obviously, it's going to be red chips. I think this actually works. I was checking the build, and this must be where I figured out, oh, wait, what I'm seeing in the recipe here is the actual speed at which it's going to come in. So what I did here is I don't need any of the first 4 belts right here. Really just need these top 4 belts because I can split this up. These things are so slow that I really need... Basically, if I split it like that, I can do as many as I want. Well, that splits it, and I'm only going to get 15 per second per side. And since these aren't actually full, and they will be when green chips stop. So, but yeah. So for a lot of the time that red chips are going, I will have full belts of copper cable. So it really takes 30 of these guys to pull enough copper cable off. I think it should be fine. And then for the other guys, it's 0.25. I'm just going to mix plastic and green chips together, and I don't expect to have any issues there. So let's actually connect this up. I can get the green chips in now. And then I'm going to ask... Actually, let's do it now. Let's say I want a train of plastic inbound because that's going to take a while. So let's get that moving. I have to make gears. It is what it is. I've been building a lot, so, you know, making splitters, making assembler 2s, stuff like that. I'm going to have to make a bunch more assembler 2s because these are actually assembler 2s. Red chips are super slow to craft. I think they take 8 seconds. So it's wise to use assembler 2s, and you have a huge build to get... I think this only gets like 24 red chips per second, which is not that fast. It's like 1 belt, basically. But this will do for us for now. Let's get this thing cooking. Let's get some plastic on the way. Finally, right? It's kind of cool. I don't have any coal, so let's go rob the other dude if he's here, hopefully. All right, let's go back over here and put this in and get that plastic on the way. So what we're going to say, and I think this is set up, right? Electric red chips, right? Inbound chemical plastic. So we're going to tell this guy, look, the first thing I want you to do is go electric red chips, inbound chemical plastic until you're empty, right? But then I need you to go out to chemical plastic outbound. Uh-oh, I don't have a plastic outbound? Weird. Can I set it? Let's see. I know I have a radar. Can I not set this up? I didn't. Let's just set it. Cool. Okay. Chem plastic outbound. There we go. Forgot to set that one up because I didn't need it for like a long time. I was like, I'm not going to need this for a while. And I was correct. But, okay, great. Oh, yeah, that's right. We're setting this guy up. Okay, so we want chemical, plastic outbound till you're full. Right, full cargo. And then why don't we add the refuel interrupt just to make sure this guy does it. Why don't you go straight to that guy and get me some plastic. So this is going to get me most of what I need. Really what I need to do is do a resupply and start getting me some of these assembler 2s, because that's really going to be the hardest part of this. So I didn't do the rest of the belting here, but it's pretty simple, right? Because I'm just going to have plastic come in over here. You can see I put it on either side of the belt here. And then we've got plastic and chips on the same belts. They turn into here. You can actually get it to go up to there, I guess. We should probably stop it right there, though. And then this guy goes in, and now he's in, right? And actually, I split it to both sides. So it's pretty simple, really. There's not much to it. This is a very simple build because it builds so slowly. Let's just connect this. It's not that big of a problem here. Oops, that won't work. Definitely doesn't work. There we go. Okay, what I need to do next, really, is set these guys up. So before I do resupply, let's check on the plastic dude. He's not back yet. Is he over here filling up? Okay, he's filling up. And what's wrong with these guys? Okay, they're filling fast, right? Is it filling fast? Yeah, okay, he's almost done. It's just that now they're trying to keep up. And this plastic build, well, it gives me 3 full belts. No, it gives me 2 full belts, really. And so that it's going to take a little while to resupply this guy, but that's okay. It's actually working perfectly. So this guy's just about done. Let me check him out. Okay, he's done. He'll be back, and then we'll have plastic. And let me go get a resupply real quick. Okay, this thing is just about dead. So instead of having an issue, I'm just going to build a really quick reloader right here. It shouldn't be that big of a deal. I'm sure I have, it's really an inbound station, right? And I just need to turn it sideways. So if I do something like that, yeah, because you're going to want it to come off that direction, right? But I don't want it to, well, that should be okay. All right, it's pretty set up. Let's have this guy go get us some ore real fast. And I'm not going to actually make this thing do a full container's worth. I don't think that's super worthwhile because I don't really know how long I'm going to have this guy. So, well, I guess this guy can get a full one. We won't make these full boxes. That way when we go to pick it up, it won't be that bad. Again, we don't have any coal. We never have any coal. And you don't need to do anything else. Why don't we just say, go here. There we go. He'll go get us some iron. We can hook the rest of this up. Now, you guys are only going to get this much. Outbound iron ore, right? But the iron ore is empty. Did we already basically mine that space out? Oh, no, it's not empty. Okay, he's just filling up now. But that's not good. Let's go look at this, too. Because this might be kind of getting low. We might need to make a new one. Yeah, this is getting a little low. It's coming in really slow. And we're asking a lot of this thing. What's the size of the patch? 500. It's got a lot on it. It's just coming out slow. Well, we've got this guy right here. I think we tap him next. 6.3, 6.4. That should be good. I'll probably tap that off camera. But I'll just wait. Let's wait till this guy fills up. All right, here he comes. Now, we'll just wait to see what happens with this guy. I just want to see if we can fill up forges here. So let's get out of this mode. And it should... There we go. I'm already standing here anyway. All right, so there we go. We have almost full belts right out of the gate. It won't matter anyway because we're about to go down to a yellow belt. So this guy should... Oh, he can't move stuff over. We need more of these guys. Let's just do... I mean, we could do 10 more. We're going to use them anyway. So we need to do this. There we go. And maybe even right here would be good. There we go. That should fill it up. Now, we could fill it by doing this, right? And it moves it over. There we go. That helps a lot. Again, we should be able to do it here as well because it's not really... There, that's better. That's a lot better. So we don't care. We're going to mine this out for sure. But this way, at least we're getting a lot more iron in here. Okay, we're finally back to the build. I got a lot of extra stuff hooked up for us over here. I'm all ready to go and everything. I just want to get the first line running and then I can build the whole thing. So let me just build this part. Again, it's going to be a lot of undergrounds and stuff. So I'm really glad that we just fed our base ore because we're going to need like basically millions of more gears is what you're seeing here. Every time I put one of these down, it's 40 gears. So, and this is a really big build because again, these things come out really slowly. So it's going to eat just a lot of resources. I don't really mind that. Again, I think I'm actually going to be setting up probably on our base all the red logistic stuff that we need to create because I'm tired of doing it by hand. Now, how am I going to do this? Right? I guess I could do that, and then I need to kill that so I don't... There we go. I need to start this up, right? There we go. Okay, so now I can just do this. Right, there we go. Because I'm tired of making those by hand. They are taking kind of a long time because you can see I'm out now. And I just barely do that and I'm out of gears. So this would be something that would be a good idea to put on base 1.5. Also probably a splitter because splitters are taking a long time for me to craft. I'm just having to go back on these giant builds. Whoa, train. I'm having to go back a lot and just to resupply and build more stuff. All right, back to the build again. Got the rest of what I needed, and had to put a belt balancer on our new ore thing because I kind of forgot that we would need a belt balancer on that. So it was really off balance, and the train was just sitting there when I feel like, wait, we don't need that. We don't need these. Do we? Yeah, we do. Why don't we just do these then? We don't need these guys. That's what we don't need. So I think when I'm done with this... Uh-oh. Did I screw something up? Yes, I did. Okay. Right? Yeah. Don't need these ones, though. Probably don't need any of this stuff in the middle, then. Can't I just... Isn't there space for, like, a light there and then a light here or something? Yeah, that could be good. Like that. So this doesn't need to be underground, which is good because this is a lot. So that means this guy's just this. Well, that's way easier. Okay, great. Lights I'll have to put in when I'm done, I guess. I don't really care right now. I just want to make sure I get all this stuff in. This is a 5-belt build, so I can't really get everything and the assemblers with just one pole. All right, so that's all in. Let's get the rest of this sucker in. I'm just going to, again, build one. This probably videos becoming very long. These don't need to be fast. These can be slow. So again, I'm going to have to change this up a lot. The slow are a lot easier for me to build, right? They don't take as much resources. They don't take as much power. We don't need, you know, they're hardly going to be working at all. So having fast is kind of stupid. Must have been really late when I did this build. And then to make it easier, I think I'm going to do this. Uh-oh, things are dying? Oh, that's fine. It's just wall. They're eating the wall because the guns can't hit those guys. That's fine. So I'm going to put those in the center to make this like easier to build by hand as well. Well, they're not really the center. It's the outside right there. So I'm going to have to redo this whole thing, which is fine. I'll just go see the other ones. Let's just get this one in. And then I think, yeah, the other guys, they go on this side. Right? They're just like this. Just the opposite of these guys. So what I can do once I'm all done with this, once I get it built the way I want, is say, let's see if I can do it right here. I think I can go like this. Right? Oh, okay. Well, let's get, well, again, once it builds all the way in. So let's put this back in. There we go. And then I can take out the ghosted ones. And then that'll be all I really need. Okay, cool. Let's get the rest of this side in. And then I do want to get in the lights if I can help it. That'd be kind of nice. I want to get this one side done. Yeah, we're back to an anemic forge because I need to get that other patch of 6.6 million. No big deal. It's just, I'm going to do that off camera because I don't want to spend camera time on just getting more ore and stuff like that. We already know how that works. We've done it 1,000 times. I really just need to get inserters right here. And it's going to be hard to replace these because, again, we have the anemia problem. Let's just get a bunch this time. Need a whole bunch of these guys, and then I'm going to need a whole bunch of those guys. There we go. Let's grab another stack of these. Like, inserters are just at a premium right now. Now I'm just trying to make sure all these inserters are correct because my ghosting is all messed up now because I didn't really want it that way. So I'm trying to make sure that we're doing this correctly here. Some of these are just not right. Let me run back down this and do these again because they're backward, as you can tell. Again, our iron is not keeping up. It's just not keeping up anymore. Just, again, totally not. So let's get these number 2s in here. Then I can take out the build and it'll remove all the ghosts that I don't want. Then I can go back and put oops, that's not good. I can put lights and stuff all in there and I'll be good to go. So let's do that. Let's take this out real quick. Let's say I don't want any of this. There, now it's going to take out the ghosting and I can just put it back. There. And that should be what I want. There we go. And now when I take these out, I can just ghost those again. All right, so that looks pretty clean now. I just need lights. So let's do lights. I don't know. I don't really need a light there. Why don't we do light and every 4th or 5th one or whatever, we'll do it opposite like that on the 3rd one, right? Like that. I think that's about right. And then, yeah, the 3rd one should get it. There we go. 1st and 3rd. All right, so let's let this thing rip now. We've got everything we need. We just need to connect that. It needs to go to that. I think they're just working on walls still. Oh, no, that's a new spot. Okay. God damn it. All right, so I'm just going to let this rip. It's literally the last thing we need to do. And I'm going to do the rest of this off camera probably because there's just a lot more to do. And I want to make sure this build's done because I want to do other things. So let's see if this can even do it. Now, it's going to take up a lot in the beginning because it's going to start working, see? But look how long it sits there and works. So this should be pretty good. And let's connect this to actually go into the boxes over here. It should split itself up because the balancer is good. We should, yeah, we're getting some red chips now. They come out very slowly, but you can see the resources are building up too, so that's good. That means we're not overloading this thing right. So perfect. That is one line of 4. So what I'm going to do, though, really quickly is I'm going to cut these out and repaste this stuff because we want to make sure we get the new ghosts in here. We don't want those. Let's probably can do this like that. There we go. Getting hit again. Yeah, those guys are just going to constantly get hit. There's not much I can do there. All right, let's ghost this out again so we can get this build back in here. Yeah, that looks right. And boom, boom, boom. And I'll build that one off camera. Again, I'm going to need to do some more stuff with getting us some an easier way to get undergrounds and stuff like that. So I'm going to have to think about that off camera. I'll probably build something off camera just because, again, I don't want to spend camera time on it. All right, I want to cap this video off showing you the whole build. It's all the way done. It's all filled. And actually, it's all filled in because I actually capped these off at just 1 row per. We don't need a lot of these right now. I don't want to stress our system too much. We do need a lot more builds. We need to put in a lot more builds. We're going to need the resources. We don't need that many of these right now. As we need them, we'll all open those boxes up. But I wanted to show you the whole build. I also calculated how much per second this is. At 0.12 per second times 16 times 8, I don't even know how many that is, how many machines that is. It's like a little over 15 per second, which is really slow in my opinion. I mean, 15 chips per second. That's what this build does. So anyway, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Please thumbs up and subscribe and all that if you did. That really helps the channel and lets me know you liked it. I'll see you on the next one. Stay frosty.